Hi, how are you doing today? Today I want to talk about No Excuses by Brian Tracy. I am a high advocate for self-education. I truly believe that in order to really learn and grow as an individual, you have to educate yourself on the things that you want to learn. Don't just rely on other people to teach you, because they only know what they know, and that's okay. But there's so many other resources out there that can help you grow even more and faster. Books. There are so many nuggets in books that people that have done these things before us successfully, it's all there written down in books. They tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. So I'm a true advocate for self-education. So I just want to talk about today, there's so many, and again, I highlight so much and underline things when I'm reading books because I won't remember them. So I highlight them so I can go back and watch the important things that spoke to me at the time. Sometimes I'll read them 2 or 3 times and highlight them in different colors because I'll be at a different stage in life or in my business to where I'm interpreting and seeing things differently. So I want to go over this one chapter, self-discipline and problem solving, because I truly consider myself as a problem solver. People sometimes laugh at me because I will keep going until I solve the problem. They're like, it's okay, don't worry about it. I'm like, no, I'm gonna solve this problem. I can't help it. It's one of my gifts. So I love this chapter. Okay, so again, I need my reading glasses. Don't laugh at me. I had LASIK in 2007, and they told me I would need reading glasses one day. I didn't believe them, but they were right. Anyway, thoughts are causes and conditions are effects. Therefore, the quality of your thinking largely determines the quality of your life. And I keep mentioning the other book, Success is Inevitable, right? All of these books have similar themes that tie around success and your mindset and discipline and consistency. So this is self-discipline and problem solving. You become what you think about most of the time. Top people in every field are intensively solution oriented. They think about solutions most of the time, not the problem. The most successful people in every field concentrate on the solutions and what can be done to solve the problem. This means that your ability to practice self-discipline, self-mastery, and self-control when faced with never-ending flow of problems, difficulties, setbacks, and temporary failures, which, side note, you will experience all of those in life and in business if you haven't already. It's coming, so just be prepared for it. You will experience is essential to your success in business and in life. Oh, sorry. That's what he said. And I'm not reading the whole thing. Perform at your best. When something goes wrong, the natural tendency of most people is to become angry and look around for someone to blame. I used to do that too. I'd be like, I didn't do that. That wasn't my fault. Because I had this, I do everything right mentality, which now I know I do a lot of things wrong. But this is a waste of energy. It solves nothing. Instead, you must discipline yourself to remain calm, objective, and unemotional. Real estate helped me with becoming unemotional. I used to be so sweet. Anyway, I digress again. When you face an unexpected problem or crisis, discipline yourself to stay calm, to focus on a solution rather than the problem. Think in terms of what can be done now, rather than thinking about how it occurred and who is to blame. I mean, sometimes, and it's in here too, I'm skipping around, you do want to assess the problem to determine how it happened, to potentially prevent it from happening again. So this is meaning it's not saying not to think about how it occurred, but it's basically saying not to dwell on it. Acknowledge it and move on to the solution. Practice self-discipline when dealing with a problem or crisis by immediately saying, I am responsible, even if at that moment you are responsible only for controlling your responses. Stepping stones to success. It's the Peter Principle from Dr. Lawrence Peter. It was an amusing book with a central thesis that cut too close to home. He wrote that, these are Brian Tracy's words, he wrote that in every organization, people continue to be promoted until they reach a level where they are no longer competent to solve the problems at that level. This is where they stop and stay for the rest of their careers. So then he goes into talk about people have reached their level of incompetence. And then he says this is especially true in government, and it is the primary reason why government is so time and cost inefficient, making it difficult to get anything done at all. We're not going to go there today. So then he goes into the 9-step method for solving problems effectively. I'm not going to go into detail on each one. I'm just going to speak on the 9 and go from there. Step 1, take the time to define the problem clearly. Step 2, ask, is it really a problem? Step 3, ask, what else is the problem? Step 4, ask, how did this problem occur? And like I said earlier, seek to understand the causes of the problem so you can ensure that it doesn't happen again. Step number 5, ask, what are all the possible solutions? Step number 6, ask, what is the best solution at this time? Step number 7, make a decision. Select a solution, any solution, and then decide on a course of action. Step number 8, assign a responsibility. Who exactly is going to carry out the solution or the different elements of the solution? And step number 9, set a measure for the decision. What are you trying to accomplish with this decision? And how will you measure results? How will you know that it worked? Then he says the big reward. The main reward you get for solving problems is the opportunity to solve bigger and more important problems. That's what I highlighted there. Bigger and more important. More money, more business, more problems. If you didn't know. Your rate of pay and speed of promotion, and therefore your forward movement in your career, are largely determined by your problem-solving ability. The determinant of your success. People who are good at solving problems are some of the most valuable and respected people in every area. The ability to solve problems also means that happiness is the ability to solve problems. Leadership is the ability to solve problems. And then his book also, just like the other book I keep mentioning, Success is Inevitable, Brian Tracy also has action exercises in his book. 1, solving problems is like solving mathematical equations. It is learnable with practice and repetition. Start by determining the biggest problems facing you today. Just pick a problem. Pick one, any one. Accept complete responsibility for solving the problems you encounter in your daily work. And then think about the solutions. Define your biggest business or personal problem clearly. Write it down. What exactly is the problem? Why is this a problem? Could it be an opportunity in disguise? If so, what opportunity or lesson could this problem contain? What else is the problem? Perhaps the real problem is something else, something you might not want to face. What are all of the possible solutions? What else could be a solution? Select the best solution that is available to you right now. You might not be able to fix all the problems or the main part of the problem, but there's something you can fix right now. And take action immediately. I just wanted to share this. Business is not just one thing. There's so many different things involved with business. Mindset, success, self-discipline, clarity, consistency, etc. And you have so many people online now, even now more than ever, saying, oh, I made $5 million in a day. Oh, I made $100,000 this month. But they're not talking about all the things that go into that to get them to that point. You're thinking that it happened overnight. A lot of times they put the work in day after day, month after month, year after year to get to that point. But in this world of instant gratification, everybody wants it right now. Nobody wants to put the work in. And there's a lot of work. There's tactics and things like that, but you have to do the inner work, as they say, and build the business in totality. You can't just build a business thinking you're gonna have a tactic to sell something and then just automatically you have this huge business that's growing exponentially. No, it doesn't work like that. Are there some random anomalies where that can happen? Of course. But for the majority of the time and for people, it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot more moving pieces to have a successful business that people just don't talk about. And I don't want you to get discouraged because you didn't succeed right away, or it's taking you 2 or 3 months to get to a certain place, or it's taking you 5 to 10 years to make a sale. Keep working on yourself. Keep learning the things you need to learn. Keep growing, and success will be inevitable. Make no excuses. No excuses. The key, the power of self-discipline. Without self-discipline and consistency, nothing else will work consistently. It might work for a short term, but if you want the long game to last in this world, in this business, in life, you have to put all the pieces together. You can't just take shortcuts. It's just not going to work. And again, I'm speaking from experience. So I learned the hard way. I failed a lot, and it's good. It's made me wiser, smarter, and I know what not to do next time. I know what not to do this time, and I know what to do. So keep going, keep pushing, keep self-educating yourself, and build each day. What is it? It's become 1% better than you were yesterday. And stop comparing yourself to everybody else. Like, you don't know what that person is doing in the dark, at night, in the morning, what they've done in their history, in their past. You can never compare yourself to someone else. I don't even care if they live in your house. You don't know what's going on in their mind. You don't know what they've done while you're not around, as far as their self-education, their learning, their growing, their meditating, their praying. Just focus on you and what you can do to make yourself better than you were yesterday. I hope you found this helpful, and no excuses. Great book. Love it. I will probably read it again because I don't have enough highlights. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.